you going to be in it today?
What are you doing?
Vlogging.
About what?
Running. Today is Tuesday the, what day is it? 19th of June. August? Where have you been? You're doing that on purpose. So tonight I am going to my third Team Tongwell session. So I've been to 2 now. I went to 1 last Tuesday, 1 on Saturday morning, and yeah, I'm going back for more today, despite last week being pretty brutal. Apparently I turned up and the 2 sessions last week were the hardest sessions that they've done in quite a while. So yeah, good one turning up. So I have personally been struggling recently with my running, and just maybe more so my confidence and a bit up here, just not believing in myself enough. So going to this and going as part of a group is really going to help me try and focus and try and make myself believe, I guess. So as well, James also taught me, what should we call it? An analogy, which is called the units analogy. So James, would you like to tell us some more? Because you probably spent some units last night with it being the World Cup.
I think you're probably better at explaining me.
No, come on. You can't hide away now. No, so how many, come on.
Well, so I read somewhere.
You need to be in the camera.
I was doing my list up. So I read somewhere that you have, for example, 100 units a week you can spend. So whether that be an hour of work as a unit or a miles run as a unit. So say for instance you run 60 miles a week and work 40 hours a week, it's roughly 100 units. But obviously it all depends on the person and your lifestyle. So with that, if you have hard sessions or easy sessions, you can gain or lose units. Or if you drink lots of beer while watching the football, that can also be negative units. And basically, you know, you need units to be racing, and if you race hard or train hard without recovering and stuff, you maybe get overdrawn, or you have to borrow units and pay them back. Yeah, so I think that's probably why we feel as we do after holiday in May, coming back, we probably overspent. We're probably in our overdraft. We're probably in debt. We're probably in debt with our units. So the last few weeks, been trying to build them back up by training hard, and I think you can stretching, looking after yourself. Yeah, recovering well, like sports massage, eating well, sleeping well, training well, recovering between sessions, and then obviously not overdoing it. So if the units are unbalanced and you use more than you earn, then you're not going to perform. You're not going to perform. Maybe you will perform, but that's a cheeky little overdraft from the bank, so you get caught with that at some point. So I think that's why I was getting quite, I wouldn't say upset, but I was getting a bit frustrated and annoyed at myself that I haven't been as where, especially after mastering 5K, I've not been where I thought I should be. And basically I probably spent a lot of units for using for the London Marathon. Suggest you should be. Pardon? You're where your units suggest you should be. Oh right, okay. I kind of get that, but yeah, so tonight we're going to Team Tongwell. We're going to try and earn some more units. So despite obviously working hard in these sessions, we're going to spend units, but hopefully by the effort level we're going to put in, we're going to gain a few units on top of that. And then I'm going to cook dinner tonight, so then we're going to gain some more units. That's nothing to do with units. You cooking dinner, or I cooking dinner. Oh, no, but still, Nutrition, yes. So tonight's session is 12 by 400s, one of my favourite sessions. I did struggle, I did this session just when we got back from holiday. And yeah, I did struggle a little bit when I got to about rep 8. So I'm hoping that today I can keep consistent and just try my best. So it's all about effort level. I'm not going to try and worry too much about pace, but just my effort. Not these units. Not to be confused. Beer. Also, a lot of things that people struggle with is how to set up their watch for intervals. So I'm just going to show you now how to set it up for an interval session. Okay, so this is a Garmin Forerunner 235. James bought this for me just before the London Marathon. So here I hit the top. I go to, so run setting, and then we're going to go to menu. We go to training, and then you can preload workouts here, but this one we're going to go to intervals. So the workout, oh, it's already set up, but so I'm going to edit it here. So you can choose the interval. It can be different
type, so distance, time, or open. But we need the distance, so that's going to be 400 meters, 0.25 miles, so that's good. And then the rest we've already been told is going to be 45 seconds. So again, you can change whether it be a distance or time. And then you repeat how many times. So yep, we want 12. And then you can have a warm up on, off, and the same with the cool down, but I'll just do it as separate workouts. So there we go. Ready to go. 12 by 400, 45 second rest. Ben's choice. Come on, Rymora. Talk us through your outfit, Ben.
It's my London Marathon shoes. Still got my tag on. Living the dream. Never forget.
Math, matchy as always.
Raph, are you wearing those trainers for a bet?
James is beating Math on the short shorts tonight though.
Where's James?
Oh, here we are. Here's the session.
Here's
My Nev. Trusty little bit of paper.
You're with Charlie, aren't you?
May or may not be hitting.
There you go.
Oh my god.
127.
Look at those shorts. You killed me, look. Did you make an extra large for yourself?
He was repping as well, look.
Pardon?
Repping.
You can't be allowed near playgrounds in those.
Ben, how you feeling? Last one.
Oh. Last one. 10.
Right.
Absolutely loved today. That session, it's just like it was made for me. I've always really enjoyed 12 by 400s, but I think today what really helped was the fact that I was in a group with Stefan and Charlie, and Charlie had a great idea of letting us lead a rep each. So rather than being behind like I was last week, I felt like I was just at the back. It was really demoralising. Today we all got to share the lead for reps, so we took it in turns, and yeah, we just had to hit 127. Need to look at my pace, but I don't think I was too far off. So yeah, really happy with that. And now I'm going to go and cash in some more units by going to cook James some dinner. So I'll catch you all when we're home. And ingredients for spaghetti bolognese. Spaghetti bolognese. And Love Island.
Agreed.
Oh yeah, she is back. As you gathered, that was a pretty good session for me. I actually really enjoyed it. It was tough, don't get me wrong, at the end of it. I was like, yeah, I loved it, buzzing. But it was tough, that as most interval sessions should be. But Positive Patricia is back, so I have two alter egos which I use with all of my clients, and one is Positive Patricia and the other is Negative Nelly. And it just goes to show that the week before that was my first Tongwell session, we got given those little bits of paper, and one of the reps was like a mile rep, and or 1600 meters, just shy of, and the target time was like 5:39 or something like that, ridiculous. And I thought, I've not even got a 1 mile PB that's that quick. So straight away my mindset was telling me I can't do it, so I didn't do it. And as well, because I'd struggled, it just mentally threw me. So I'm really pleased that I actually did this, the Positive Patricia board, I think during the day on Tuesday actually, because I'd had a better session on the Saturday. It did struggle still, but I managed to do it. But I think that I knew the session was 12 by 400, and I had a good mindset with it, because I knew I've done it before, and I do sometimes enjoy the shorter reps. But because I went into it positive, that's what actually was the key factor, because my legs were sort of wobbling at about rep 8 or 9, but because I was like, no, I can do this, I actually physically did. So yeah, the mind is a powerful tool, and we shouldn't ever neglect that. So yeah, really pleased with where I am now with the training, and now I'm just going to focus on, I think I had a really good chat with my parents last week, and it relates well to the unit analogy that James was telling me about, is that because you're not always going to be your best, and sometimes I think I've maybe hit a plateau slightly, and that's fine and that's normal in training, but maybe I need to switch things up to try and push past it. But then also I've got to realise that I'm not going to PB every single week, so I've made a lot of progress in the last year, and I've probably got to come to terms with that. I've just got to keep working hard to maintain. It's like weight loss, you know, you can work really hard and lose a couple of stone, but actually the hardest part isn't the losing the weight, it's the maintaining it afterwards. So that's what I'm going to focus on now. I'm going to maintain where I am, and if I can work hard and push forward and gain some more PBs, then so be it. But right now I'm just going to, over the next few months, just keep doing what I'm doing, enjoying running, enjoying training, and racing where I can, and trying to do the best that I can be. So yeah, I just wanted to show you sort of the reality of interval training, and hopefully how a more positive mindset can have a positive effect on. Thanks for tuning in and watching. I hope that you enjoyed this this video, a bit slightly different, showing you a bit of our session and how to set up a watch for intervals. So yeah, the main thing is, takeaway is just positive mindset equals positive performance and positive energy. So thank you all again. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all very soon.